Hey there, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. It's a rainy Wednesday here in Huntsville, but we're going to go fishing today anyway. Even if you've never been fishing, you should stick around. Look, that's what we're going to talk about today. Stay tuned. Oops. God, hate it when that happens.
This is 7 Minutes in the Morning, where 5 days a week you get tips and hacks dedicated to helping business owners and leaders just like you find and break through the one thing that is preventing your success. And now, here's the host of 7 Minutes in the Morning and your results coach, Thom Rigsby.
Hello. Welcome to May the 13th. My name is Thom Rigsby, and this is 7 Minutes in the Morning, the show where we talk about how to start, grow, and enjoy the benefits of business ownership. I'm going to pause right here to say hey to Keith. So good to see you here this morning, buddy. Really happy that you were able to make it. And good morning to Joe. And if you're watching, be sure and leave a comment. If this is the first time, the 100th time, watching live or watching on the replay, the comments are how we know that you're there. So go ahead and drop a comment in there. Just say good morning, how you doing? Joe likes to say good morning. Whatever sounds good to you sounds fantastic to me. And if you get value from our time together today, sometime before we're finished, I would love it if you'd hit the old stars, hearts, thumbs up, likes, whatever's appropriate in the venue where you are watching or listening. So today, it's a little rainy outside here today, and that's not why we're talking about fishing. I pulled this T-shirt out this morning to wear, and it inspired me. When I was little, my mom and I, I've told you this many times, my mom and I lived with her parents when I was growing up, so I got to do a lot of things with my granddad, and we went fishing a lot. And it was always frustrating to me. You know, we'd get the old cane pole out and go throw the little bobber thingy in the water. And he's just, standing over there pulling them out. I'm not even getting a nibble. I'm like, what's the difference? Why are you catching them and I'm not? Well, if you want to catch fish, you got to fish where the fish are. Now, that didn't make sense to me at the time, but I have since begun to apply that advice to a lot of the business owners and leaders that I work with. If you want to catch more fish, fish where the fish are. Meaning, our job as business owners is to solve problems. You have to solve those problems when and where your customer has the problem. The example I use frequently is cold water or water in a cooler by the door at the gym. That's a great location. That's when and where they're interested in it. It could be, absolutely could be at the convenience store around the corner, but then I got to get out of the car again, and I got to go into the store, and I'm all hot and sweaty. So you'll have much better results if you put the cooler by the door at the gym, right? That's fishing where the fish are. So my question to you this morning is, number one, do you understand the fish that you're trying to catch? Way too often, I sit down to have a conversation with business owners and say, who's your ideal customer? Oh, everybody. There's a small possibility that everybody could benefit from your product or service, but you definitely can't market to everybody at the same time, and you definitely can't catch every fish on the same kind of bait. So let's niche down just a little bit. And I even had a conversation last night with a good friend of mine out of California, and he's working on, they're still in quasi-lockdown, will be for a couple more months. And so we were talking about how to work outside of his geographic limitation. He had applied this geographic niche to what he does, but really it doesn't have to be geographically limited. That was artificial. So don't assume that any of your ideal client definitions are cast in stone. They're all open to be questioned, right? But first, begin by understanding the fish you're trying to catch. Understand the problem that they have. That's the bait, right? If I'm looking for, let's say you're new to town and you want to find the best coffee shop in Huntsville, and I write a blog post or do a video that says top 3 coffee shops in Huntsville, that's probably interesting to you. That's the problem that you have. It's a solution to that problem, right? So by understanding who and by understanding what, that tells me how. And that is how you catch more fish. Not any more complicated than that. Hey, Nestor, good to see you here this morning as well. All right, that's it for today. My question to you today, what fish are you trying to catch? What bait are you using? Right? If you're not catching fish, if you're not making sale, if you're not catching fish, it's because they don't like your bait or they're not there, right? You have to move somewhere else. If people are not buying your stuff, it's because they don't want it. They're not there, either emotionally or physically, financially. They're not there. You have to move somewhere else. So look for the customer, where they are, the problem that they're having, when and where they have it, and then make a pitch to them there. All right? Okay, that's it for today. Remember, leave a comment down whether you're watching live or on the replay, and I'll be back here again tomorrow with another brand new installment of 7 Minutes in the Morning. Until then, you guys have a great day.